Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome to my live video footage on YouTube, in which I try to get as many people off of here as possible before you start my fucking live stream, because my live stream is down a rabbit hole. I'm a friendly neighborhood Schizologist. Welcome. But of course, if you don't know me by now, and you haven't been watching none of my past videos, please do so. I'm going to update all my information. If the universe has brought you to me, congratulations. You are now a god. You are now the elite. But of course, you won't be able to survive too long with this cringy shit that I speak. But I don't talk shit. I just talk knowledge and shit. Common sense facts and shit. That's why I always start my videos off like that. Hello, brothers and sisters. To my page about common sense. I try to keep it down. You need to go 10 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm very fucking important, because everything I say is fucking important, because everything I say is and not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people who basically have attachments to this world, and they'll just be coming back here. Okay, so if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. Comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. So I'm just basically going to mute this right here, so I won't be disturbed when I talk about my topics. Please, please, peoples, please. If you cannot follow me, and I speak too fluently, too quickly, and I sound too much incoherent or babbling, or you're looking at my face because I'm not your type of person, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm not trying to be like Alex Jones or Master Farrakhan. I call him Master Farrakhan. I'm not trying to be like anybody on the internet. Even David Icke got pulled off the air, but I'm not one of those individuals. I try to make it cringy as possible, because I don't want to be liked as much as you think I want to be liked. Because I told you before, I am a god here. I'm an observer. I observe things in this planet to tell you what's going on in the time and being. You don't know if I'm a schizoaffective, because I told you this already. I get my information from therapists. Even therapists tell me everybody's delusional. That's the very rare therapists that tell me everybody's delusional and shit. I think he was just saying that to pull my chain and shit. I said, so why do we have so many people believing in God and they never saw God before? That's a form of a delusion, motherfucker. Okay. But I'm right here in front of your fucking face. That's what they did to Jesus. They killed him because they thought he was blasphemy. He was doing blasphemy. So they killed him. And it was mainly Jewish people who killed him. Think about that now here. But we're going to get on with the subject. We're going to get on with the topic. Please be patient now here. Now, if anybody does pop up, I do readings for you. Okay, as Glennis McCants has your number. I like to dwell into the numerology side of things. You join, then I will basically read your life path number and attitude number only. In the background, sometimes you may see my daughter act up. Hey, say hello. Hey, you, Tessa. Hello. You okay? Hey, you okay? You want to call somebody? Press the buttons. Anyway, but she's quiet right now. And I hope she don't disturb me, okay, while I'm doing my videos and shit, okay? So, let's begin with the topic for today. I try to talk about for at least about a half an hour about random different subjects down the rabbit hole. Anybody who joins me, I hope you have something to say. I talk very quickly, more fluently than most people. I know that. I'm smarter than most people as well, okay? I am not religious. I used to be ex-Giglioer, okay? You know, look at my past history, look at my credentials. Don't jump to conclusions. You could be missing the boat here. It could be your only way to escape out of this fucking planet, this prison planet. But you don't want to hear me, though. We're trapped in meat bags right now, okay? As I said before, follow me and understand who I am. I just recently, a little while ago, I was talking to somebody from Bangladesh. Where is that located at, y'all guys? That's located in East India, correct? Okay, now his time, he should be coming up on here. I have a friend, his name is Syed, okay? He's pretty cool and shit, but he may be sleeping right now because it's pretty late. He's 10 hours ahead of mine. I told him he has to stay up about 3 o'clock in the morning just for him to see some of my videos, to get on my videos. He's trapped in a house. He's in quarantine as well. And Bangladesh, yes, it is. There's Canara virus over there too. And as I said before, they are using satellite technology. Maybe it's not the Canara virus at all. They're using satellite technology to put frequencies in their bodies because they already injected us with flu vaccinations, which are the fucking nanotechnologies. Okay, I was talking about this for so long. I was talking about this shit for so long. But let's get on with the subjects now here. So many simps, so little time. So many people who are just behind on the grind. Okay, so today's topic will be about women in electronics and Zoom versus Streamyard, because I just found out about Zoom. Okay, and I'm gonna talk to you about that. Also, today I'm gonna talk about laying on hands. I'm gonna talk about what good can come, what good can the illuminate ones do. Okay, the new world order of things. Okay, you know they have to cause destruction. This cause chaos in order to monopolize on the fear, so they can change into the new world order. Hitler tried to do this shit, but let's continue on here. Marcus Knowledge 5. Will I be doing a Marcus Knowledge 5 after 500 videos? After I'm done with this, I'm going to try to do something different. I tried to do food in this one, this Marcus Knowledge 4, but I got distracted because my wife keeps the house dirty. So I told her, I'm done with this shit. The house is too dirty. I can't cook. She wants me to cook. The house is dirty. There ain't no goddamn way. Even if I get enough teabagging ass, enough teabagging and ass, I'm not cleaning. I'm not cooking nothing. I said my food is completely off limits. If this kitchen is dirty, that kitchen or bathroom or the living room, if I walk in the vicinity and that motherfucker's dirty, I don't do shit. Got it? All right, okay, let's continue on here. Black seed oil, COVID-19 herbs. I'm gonna give you that rundown again because I know some people wanted to hear that, and I was doing some research. It took me some hours, but I found out vitamins and immunities. Okay, there are people who are immune to the canary virus and nanotechnologies. Okay, but please understand that. Bear with me here. And there are 10 will only be invited to my stream at a time. So let's begin. Okay, let me see. Syed, welcome to this first time. Welcome to the feedback here.
Okay. The first time I'm here, I'm pretty excited to be here. Thanks for having me, and then thanks for sending the link. I came here, right after you sent me the link the first time, and I just got a message, and where you told me that you're gonna be on live within 10 minutes. So I thought, I just grabbed my phone and I saw the message, and I just just get in.
Okay.
I'm just listening to the thing.
Yeah, we be having great conversations. I just started talking to you like yesterday. Was it yesterday when we first started talking?
Yeah, it was yesterday. That's right.
Okay, and then I was like, "Yo, you come from Bangladesh? What's going on out there with the canary virus?" I call it the canary virus because that's you know what I call it the canary virus is because every time I see a red canary, that means death to me. Someone's going to die, and I see that bird out here. I see that bird out here very often. Okay, somebody just text me messenger app. So I'm on. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see if he got my message. I think, yeah, I'm on right now. Okay, I'm on now. Okay, hold on. I gotta send him a message on now. Okay. Okay.
All right, not a problem. Just take your time.
Okay, no rush. But there's some people who want to get on here, but they're on my messenger app, so I can actually see my messenger app on this high new age technology fucking phone. This 5G. I hope it don't blow my brain out. I hope I don't fall out in the motherfucking air. Like them fucking birds and shit. I hope to God it's not that. I hope to God it's not. Because this 5G has to go. If we got all the sacrifices being made, some of us is still going to survive, man. You believe me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe it.
Yes, you do. Yeah, what did he say? I joined. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? He said and ended. All right, here we go again. See, we got some idiots coming in the audience. Okay, let me just resend. Okay. Sometimes I got little idiots in there. They're saying they joined, but they didn't join. They don't know what they're doing and texting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he wants to come in. Some guy wants to come in. Yes, my boy Justin. Okay, he's a little slow, but he's on his computer. He's not slow. He's just being a fool right now. Okay.
Yeah. I'm on the phone.
He's saying he don't want to join. I'm like, you see the link there, dude. Okay, I'm like, don't say it didn't end. Okay, don't say that. And you got on here, and he's saying he can't get on here, so he's like, gonna try it again. There you go. He sent it to him now. Now this guy right here, his name is Justin. Okay, and I just sent him again. Okay, and I sent him. Okay, now he might act like a fool and say, "Oh, it don't work," and I'm like, "Okay, I just won't show your goddamn what do you call it? I won't show your Cash App." Now, I know you may not have a Cash App in your country just yet, but what was you talking about before that happened? Okay.
Cash apps. Okay.
Yeah, I'll show your information. I'll show your information when we get off of here because I tried to talk for at least about a half an hour to an hour. I got plenty of things to talk about and stuff like that. Did you hear me when I was saying I was? You already seen in the description what I'm gonna be talking about today, right?
Yep.
Do you have that Canara shit going on out there? How many people is quarantined?
Okay. Here in Bangladesh, basically, we didn't like. It's been a, let's say it's been a three week. It's been going on. That virus is spreading way too more. But although we were really listening and we were hearing some news that when this shit is going on way too more in America, in France, in Italy, and people in here, especially the government, they didn't really take the necessary step to stop it. They didn't really cut out the airlines. They didn't really stop any of the shit. And now guess what? Now they're just getting all the shit. Like they can't now. They can't even stop it. Okay, the people are they told us to stay at home and do not go outside. But guess what? Like people, as you know, there are a lot of people live here in this small place, and especially it's going to be like it is going so hard for poor people to live. Okay, although the government is trying to do their best to support every people here, for my country, but the problem is happening right now, which is they're sending some food, but there are some culprit type of people. They don't really they're not really allowing this food to the poor people. Okay, they just grabbing all of the things for themselves because the government is trying to send the food for everyone, but the people they're receiving them, but they're not really distributing those foods to everyone. Okay, they're just trying to collect this food for themselves, and this is making a lot of mess here.
Hold on. The United Nations are supposed to assist in that situation. That's what I don't like about those third world countries, because I know that shit happens in Ethiopia. People are fucking starving. When the money's given to the wrong individuals in the country, they hoard that shit, and it has to be monitored because there's a lot of greedy people and selfish people out there. That's the thing I don't like about third world countries, especially when they have a shithole on the ground and shit. I'm like, God damn it, man. I'm like, damn, they fucking everybody else over because they ain't got shit, so they just store and hoard it and shit. That's sad, man. That's sad.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, even though the government just told us to stay in home, but people are literally listening that for 2 weeks. But for now on, the non-government office and the business, they just want to reopen them. But I don't know. Like, I don't think it's gonna stop. This shit is. I don't think this coronavirus is gonna stop from here. Okay, I think there's gonna be a lot of problem. Maybe I think we have just started. The people here, like the virus, just started spreading it right now. I don't know how far this is gonna go, and I'm not sure. Even the last, hey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. The thing was that I was gonna tell you that the coronavirus, the last yesterday, we had I don't know, the new cases they found out around 5,000 new cases was found out, and nevertheless we the people, like around 3,000 people has died already, and not sure like what is gonna happen next.
I truly believe it's not a Canara virus thing. I think it's a satellite thing because you know how everybody's already pre-injected with vaccinations, right? Don't you got vaccinations out there? Syed?
Give it a break. Yo, yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I think I have a little problem with my.
Okay.
I think my network connection is not very good today. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Working?
I can still hear you. You don't need your video too much, but I can still hear you. Okay.
Sure, not a problem. Yeah, I can hear you as well.
Yeah. They say it might be a nanotechnology. It might be because we already was pre-injected with this vaccination, so they can activate it throughout the signals and the sky and stuff. And I hope that's not true and shit. They say, oh, wait a minute, somebody just said, oh, I just would like to watch. I can't come on right now. I said, okay, he probably watching then. Okay, but anyway, let's talk about something here. Shoot me your YouTube link. See, everybody wants to do these things when I'm offline, okay? But I'm gonna shoot him. I'll give it to you later, okay? I'm like, damn, and like, okay, yeah. He has his own radio show. This guy right here. It's always some radio talk shows trying to get in touch with me, but they think they're gonna take me over. But I'm independent as hell. I do everything by myself. You give me money and I'll mention your name, okay? That's all it's that. And I put my Cash App on there, and people want me on their show. Phil Anderton, sometimes he don't pop up on my show, but when he wants me to pop on his show all of the time, I said, Phil, if you want me to pop on your show all the time, you're gonna have to pay me some money, okay? Because your show is really very monotone. He's a very technical, savvy individual. Okay, he used to be with the CIA and operatives and shit like that. And he's very long-winded when he talks. He talks a lot of truth and a lot of facts and stuff. But no, I don't want to sit in the background. And he ain't answering no questions to me. So he lets everybody else talk, but he don't never talk to me and shit. I felt like left out and shit, man. So what do you think? What do you think about women in electronics, man?
Women in electronics. I don't really know what does that mean, to be honest.
Well, have you ever had a little sister or someone or your mother around your electronics? I'm gonna tell you some facts about some fucking. This is how I link Lilith to electronics. I think this is how I believe that King Solomon the Great captured Lilith, because he uses certain stones and frequencies and shit like that. And when women come around those things, they tend to malfunction a little bit. So they start to lose a little bit of their vibrational frequencies, and that's how King Solomon captured Lilith one time. But other than that, have you ever encountered your electronics acting up sometimes, and your mother come around your computer or your phone or some shit like that? Have you encountered that before?
Maybe.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. This is why I don't allow. That's my daughter has her own fucking controller. I tell her not to touch my system. For some fucking reason, I'm gonna tell you the truth about this. Every time my wife touches my phone or wires or some shit, there's always some malfunction to it. I'll see something on there like I never saw before. Your charger is not fully connected. Your computer is not working. I said, did you just touch my computer? She said, yeah. And I said, earlier today. I'm like, what the fuck did she do? Did she break my shit on purpose? She says, no. I'm like, yo, this has happened countless times. One time I brought a chick in my car. All she did is touch my fucking steering wheel, and my fucking car never started. Never fucking started, man. And I said, I was so mad because my car is new and shit. I said, get the fuck out of the car. I told her to get the fuck out of the car. Guess what? It started fine. Like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? And women and cats don't really get along, man. Women and cats don't really get along. If you ever encountered a female with a cat, she probably a goddamn witch. Okay. But I'm gonna tell you right now, when you got a woman who's out to get you, the cat will never get along with the female. One time I had a cat in my motherfucking car. I'm telling stories. Okay. And I had this cat because I was homeless in the street. So this girl came over to try to pick me up and take me over her place, right? My cat scattered out of the car so fast to the point that I couldn't even catch it. The cat was staying with me for like at least about a couple months in the car because I was homeless at that time. Okay, you never encountered any strange circumstances with cats and electronics and women. You never heard experienced that before?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard about the cats. There's something that I see, like, sometimes the cats, they're staring at something at straight for long. You heard of that, something like that?
Yeah. How you been, Lance Deep? What's going on? I hope you got a good connection.
I might have one in a second here. I'm walking to McDonald's.
Yeah, Lance Deep, he's a computer technician too, right? He knows a lot about computers. And I met him in strange circumstances, strange bedfellows. It's kind of weird how we met and shit like that. So what's going on with Lance? What's going on with you, Justin? You got anything you want to talk about? Today's topic, we are going to talk about, I'm talking about women in electronics. I'm talking about Zoom versus StreamYard, okay? I'm also going to talk about the illuminated ones. What good can they do, okay? I'm also talking about laying on the hands. I'm also talking about COVID-19, herbs, vitamins, and immunities. I'm also going to talk about black seed oil. And that's pretty much it for this videos. I'm going to talk about those things, okay? What you got in your mind you want to talk about? Layers deep? Oh, you got a bad. See, I don't know how it is, though. Listen, do you see your signal is, I can hear you, Syed, but his signal is not good. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That's strange.
That is weird. Yeah. I can see the same. He just rolling like the wheel is spinning. But yeah, he's a big problem, I guess. So is there any people are coming right now? Like, I don't know. How many people are gonna come for this live?
As a matter of fact, there's not a lot of people because I had put it on the circle. So if 6 people can only come in, it's only 6 people at the time. I talk to like 10 people and stuff, and I tell them I'm getting on stream and stuff like that. I only invite like 10 people. And so if I invite 10 people, okay, hold on, let me just remove him. Okay, let me see. How do you, this is weird. Okay. Okay, kick from student. Okay, he'll be back. Kick ass, okay. Yeah, but he'll be back. And so I'm like, when I invite people, they tend to have a problem with connection. Maybe it's my phone, maybe it's their phone. I think it's more likely on their side. Okay? As you can see, you're from Bangladesh, and you can see me on my phone, man. Right?
Yep, that's right.
That's weird, man. That's just fucking weird. Maybe it's the Holy Spirit saying they're not compatible with me or some shit. I don't know. I'm not offended though. It could just be something that they just have to get a new goddamn phone. Okay. So what's on your mind you want to talk about? Have you never encountered that before? A woman in your electronics malfunctioning and shit when you bring them around?
I've never really noticed that, to be honest. No, probably not. But I heard about a thing about the cats and stuff, like it happens a lot when especially when I, walk in a hall, like walk in a road, and sometimes I see the black cats, just pass by, and suddenly it just suddenly got stopped and staring at me for even it happens some certain time, but I don't really, I couldn't really care less, to be honest, but yeah,
Yeah, because a lot of black women don't deal with cats. I'm gonna tell you right now, from my experience, from all the women I've talked to, I usually see white women with cats, and I'm like, okay, if they get along with cats, I'm pretty sure they probably have some magical powers or some shit like that. But at the same time, it's like when I encounter black women and they be hanging around my electronics, they tend to malfunction, man. They tend to act up. I be having these controllers and these game systems for years, never acting up until they come around. When they come around, it's like some sort of glitch. I'm like, yo, my shit is like in pretty top condition, brand new, because I dust them every day, cover them up. Fans won't overheat and shit. I take care of my shit very fucking well. One time I fucked up my fucking computer because my wife was like, it bothering me, and I left my fucking laptop. It was a nice $500 computer, man, a Vio. And I set that motherfucker down, a Sony Vio, and I set that motherfucker down because I wanted to go outside and get the hell out of the house so fast. And I blew up my fucking computer, man. The heat sinks blew out. It could not start.
Oh.
I came back and I was like, oh shit, it started for a little bit and then it never came back on, even when you plugged it up. Okay.
Oh my God.
It was a heat safety measure or something like that, and I can never get it back.
I tell literally everyone, especially from my family, like I tell everyone to not to touch my things, like my phones, my laptop, my things, like those are my personal things. So I don't really allow them to touch it. They don't even touch it as well,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be honest, let me tell you that, okay? I've been using my phone, which is, I told you, it's J7 Samsung. I've been using this phone since 2015, and I've been using my laptop around, from 2017, okay? So my phone never had a problem, but it had a problem. Like I just threw it away. I was a bit angry for my family, and I just threw it away, and it had a problem with the charger. But it's going all good now, but it's still broke.
Yeah, I just say here, y'all just gotta be careful of who y'all let you touch your shit, okay? That's what I'm gonna tell you right now. What happened to me, I was like, I would never allow. You don't never know who's touching your stuff. You gotta make sure you watch it at all times, man. Shit breaks.
Yeah.
Wondering how it broke because you let some female touch it. I'm pretty sure it has to be some sort of female energy, the Lilith effect, man. Because she's not from this world. She enters. The story of Lilith is real simple. She was actually Adam's first wife in the Bible. Nobody want to mention it. And the Apocryphal record, she had magical abilities and shit.
The first ever human being existed. Like they came first. Like they're the reason we're here, and a little bit.
You don't know anything about Lilith?
And I know her. Yeah, she's the first woman, she's the first wife of Adam.
She was actually made from dirt from the same material, and so everybody always asked, why was Eve made from the rib? Because he already made a story out there, basically from the Apocryphal records, stating that the first wife was Lilith. So what was so special about Lilith? Lilith had a different ability. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, Layer Steve is back. How you been? What's going on, Layer Steve? You returned. Hello.
It's in the dark place now. Yo, what up?
Yeah, you
Hello?
okay? You ain't smoking nothing?
Hey,
You
what's
ain't
up, my
high?
man? What? No, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in like 2 days. I forgot to eat yesterday.
Did you get your stimulus check? Oh, he keep disconnecting, man.
I don't know what is going on with him. Maybe his connection is not working well.
Mm. Yeah,
It's pretty much 4 o'clock here. It's 4 a.m. in here. I didn't sleep, I was working.
Okay. You know, just keep busy on that. We was talking earlier about a whole lot of different shit about banking and stuff like that. Some guy from Nigeria, his name is Garvey. I can't remember his Iris Garvey. He basically was like, yo, he was talking to me about the same thing you wanted to know about. Okay. And I basically was telling him, but I couldn't understand what he was saying. I could not understand what, because I can't understand him. He's like 50%. It's hard to listen to him. Okay. And so
Mhm.
he's from Nigeria. He wants to know some knowledge on how to start a bank account. And I told him, I gave him the numbers and all of the links. Okay. But he may not understand me too clearly. Okay.
Yeah, there's language variation, It happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
When you're
So
trying
let
to,
me ask you a question. How do you manage to bypass your accent so you can speak fluent English so I can actually hear you clearly? How?
uh, yeah, you know what? I did a really lot of practice on that. I always try to listen to American, even the people who speaks English as their first language. So honestly, I never really went to anywhere to learn English. So I pretty much always get busy on YouTube videos and stuff. Like the people trying to talk. First I just try to understand the people, and then I started to talk to
Hey,
people.
Larry's deep. Syed, he's from Bangladesh. Syed, Larry's deep. Syed is from Bangladesh.
Yeah,
They have the canary shit going on out there
you
too as well.
any dialect you wanted. You chose American. You could have been like this English guy. You could have been anything. You just chose American.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yo, mate, didn't get it there. Say it again. I wasn't sure what you
Oh,
talking about.
geez. There we go. There we go. That's funny.
What? Like,
Well,
what was that? Yeah, say it again.
what?
I didn't really understand it, like what you were just saying to me. Say it again.
No,
So that I
there you go. It was just with heavy Southern.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just said, I don't know. I don't even remember what I said.
It's alright, no problem.
Hold on one second.
Yeah. So Syed, so tell me how you manage to master the English language so fluently, intermediately, without using your
Alright.
accent that's interfering with your how you do that.
Okay, first thing first, I'm very good at imitating stuff. Like, I can really imitate things very fast. Just not only for English, but I also can do it with my own language, okay? You know what? Like, every language has some, like, different style of talking. So, I don't know. I found myself very, very, very good at really picking the sound from people, I learned British, like I said earlier. If I can
Yeah,
listen to
give an
people.
example of how many accents you know. You know about 4 accents. Give it a good taste about how well you know it. Go ahead.
Oh, so you want to listen to my British accent, and you better talk to me in British accent so they can just get a feeling, yeah? You want to listen?
Hey man, that's
Uh,
pretty fucking good, man. Go ahead. Just
yeah,
the other
no problem, man. I'll just try my best shot to give you the best British accent. I don't know. I learned the Cockney accent a little bit. I had a friend from Scotland, so I don't know, like he was started talking like that to me, and he was, I don't know, the first time when I just got him there, it was so hard to understand, but somehow I just managed myself to learn that. And you know what, I can talk a little bit, but I know that I'm not perfect, but I can, if I want to
That's
continue
pretty
work
good,
on
man.
that,
Pretty good.
you know
Go
what,
ahead.
I will be able to talk like a British man or something. I'm not sure. Even the people in America, like when they're talking a radio show, in this, welcome to America. This is your AJ Hawk, and this time we're gonna playing this music for you. So if you guys want to listen to some music, you better come to this place where we're gonna play these things for you for free. You know, that's
You got that shit down packed, man. I was like, yeah, I heard that shit before. I can't even. The only thing I can do is the cracker thing. Yeehaw! That's the best thing I can do. Yeah, the hillbilly thing. Yeah, so, do the other ones. Don't you got some other accents? Those are two of them.
Oh yeah, let's go. Okay, let's try by the Russian. Oh, sorry, brother. I don't really understand your word. It is very, very hard for me. You know what? The thing that I wanna try to tell you last night was, you know what? I don't wanna drink any vodka right now. I don't feel very bad. I don't feel very good right now, brother. So you better offer me later, maybe tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow, so that I can do it. You know, we together. We can together go to the pub and we can have some fun. We can chill out. We can, kind of stuff. Indian will drive you crazy. Like, what are you telling me again, sir? I don't know. I don't understand that. Sir, I don't really understand you, that, sir. Can you say that again to me so that I can understand that? And I said, peace off, man. I don't want to talk like that. I like, there's some annoying people are in India. You know, they I don't know. They do a lot of shit. You know.
Isn't Bangladesh near India? Right?
Yeah, like we have a Bangladesh and Indian border. You know, like it's around 35 mile from here.
Okay. So
it's pretty close.
You live in Dhaka, right? You live in Dhaka, the capital of
I live in Dhaka, yeah, the capital city of Dhaka. That's right.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty fucking cool and shit. Yeah, I'm so fascinated how your signal is so strong and shit. But when I try to get people connected to my videos and shit, they just somehow have a problem with connecting. That's fucking weird, man. That's fucking weird.
When I go live, people just rocking it. I don't know. I got people. If I go on live, I'll pretty much get 60 or maybe 60 up. Like I can really draw the attention. I can really draw people's attention to my live. Somehow I don't know. I can do it. That doesn't really bother me a lot. If I go live, I talk very differently, so that people they are gonna be complaining, or what can I tell you? Like they're gonna be compelled to listen my word. You know what? There's a kind of way that we can talk, so people can feel actually good to listen. You know what? Kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. You should do that, man. I'll join anytime you ask me to, and I'll just basically just send me the link. I'll join and shit, because I'm telling you, you got a personality within your own world, man. I'll tell you right now, okay? Yeah. So what else is going on in your life, man? I tell you, what the hell? What is she doing? My daughter's acting. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You know the Epic Taylor? The people, these kind of different voices in there. Epic Taylor.
What's Epic Taylor? I don't know what that is.
Epic Taylor. You know, every movie has a Taylor, right? Taylor. Okay. Every movie, Taylor. Imagine a world, like this week, I don't know. Imagine a world where everybody's a laser person. Like imagine the world you want to live on. Like kind of stuff. And you know what? Like it needs kind of practice, and I think I can do it. Imagine that world is gotta be your turn to conquer.
Yeah, that sounds cool, man. You should do your own like radio show and YouTube and shit. You'll probably get so many tons of hits, man. That's some talent and stuff like that. My daughter is bothering me. Look what she's doing. That's why I'm getting a little distracted.
It's okay, not a problem. It's okay, no problem. Yeah. It's not.
So let's talk about Zoom versus Streamyard. You should start your own Streamyard, man. You know how to do that? You know how to do Streamyard?
Nah, not yet. I don't know.
But if you want to do it, it's really simple to do. So you just go to streamyard.com. You can actually do what I'm doing. I'm doing mine on a mobile web. You can put down the banners and stuff like that. You can put down your names and all that stuff. You know how to tinker with all that stuff. Okay? But I'm gonna tell you the difference between Zoom. Everybody want to talk to me and want me to join Zoom, but I'm gonna tell you what Zoom is about. Zoom is not like friendly user like everything is set up here. It's not. You can't find the banners nowhere. You can't see how long you've been talking. You can't see how many people was watching you. You can't really broadcast on YouTube or Facebook. But I'm using my mobile, so I don't know how it is on the laptop. I tried to use the laptop desktop version on my phone, but there's no way of using that. It'll lock you off. It will not even.
I have.
Zoom,
okay, let me tell you one thing.
Zoom is not as
I have
good
used.
as StreamYard. Zoom is more professional. Everything is there that you need to know. Like, there's a comment section. There's 2 sections of the comment section where people can talk to you privately on the YouTube right now, which go into the comment section, which I can highlight. So if somebody speak, I can put down their comment or something like that. You know, I can put that there.
Yeah.
You can see everything is set up right there. And then there's the private sector, which you wrote, because whatever you write to me, it goes into the private sector.
That's right.
You can see what you wrote me privately. And on top of that,
well, I think what do you prefer to live or to make live here or in YouTube?
Well, this is
what would be the best place
on live
to do some live streaming? I don't know.
It's broadcast on YouTube. You can also do it on Facebook, but it's a little bit harder on Facebook. I don't like Facebook algorithms.
Are we there?
I don't like Facebook algorithms. Yeah, because if you do something and if you broadcast and you put it on Facebook,
maybe I got it back connection again.
Huh? You lost connection? Hello? Well, anyway, I hope you can hear me. Zoom is not as good. Zoom is not as good as StreamYard. So please use StreamYard right now. Do not try to use Zoom. There is too many complications with it. It's not as simply laid out and shit like that. Understand what I'm saying. You can't do all these things like having a banner and shit. You can't do the eye. You can't see how many people watching you. You can't see 2 different sectors of the comment section. You could tag the brand and everything. And it's more professional, like it says, professional. I like to use the professional. I like all the little buttons and whistles and shit like that. So let's continue on talking about something else, because he might be joining back in there. Now, let's see, laying on the hands. I want people to understand that sound actually helps you destroy cancer. Like, your fingers and your hands can actually heal you. A Q-tip can actually heal you. You stick a Q-tip in your goddamn ear, you feel goosebumps on your body, right? So your body's actually feeling a connective energy, okay? You're doing something within your medulla in your ear, your what do you call it? The pineal gland is touching that. You know, when you stimulate your brain and your body with your hands, you're actually giving signals to your body, including your feet. If you don't touch your body and you're not really going outside, motherfuckers, you all gonna have some problems with me, man. Because nobody really touches their body. You don't inspect certain parts of your body. Everybody want to touch their ball sack. Everybody want to touch their fucking breast. But you don't want to inspect your body to see if where's the pain's at. Every part of your body gives you a warning somewhere. Hallelujah. And if you ignore that goddamn sign from your body, you deserve to die early death, okay? Because you ain't taking care of your body. Then you have the nerve to fucking walk outside and be a social justice warrior, and then you're gonna talk about your health. You're gonna be a feminist or some shit, or some lame bag motherfucking simp crying all the time about women like fucking red pill and motherfucking MGTOW. What the fuck is wrong with you? You gonna complain about your body and put all that anger out on people who don't even fucking deserve it, motherfuckers. That is fucking sad, okay? Don't do that shit. So laying on your hands with 2 fingers to your whole finger. I have the healing touch. I healed a lot of females in my past, but as I realized, every time I touch their dirty asses, they don't really take care of their own selves. I put the vapor rub on their body. I put them laying on their hands. I heal their bodies. I heal their pains and shit. Their fucking their bruises and pains from the past. And they always say you got some magical fingers, especially near the pussy and shit, right? The large labia, the small labia. Only I can do what I do, motherfuckers. I'll kick your black ass today. I will kick all you motherfucking asses. But anyway, sound does have a great effect. So do some research on ovulating your fucking sound frequencies, like in the mirror or something like that. Look in yourself in the mirror and look at your body. Are you taking care of your body? Are you sitting in the couch too much, eating them fucking crackers and fucking cookies? Y'all got to stop that shit. I don't want to hear it. Men and women, it really doesn't matter, man. Stop eating so much. Start drinking your fucking food. What the? Okay, making noise, little girl. Okay, now. My daughter makes so much noise when I'm on the phone and shit. I ain't got no time for that shit. Tomorrow's my break. Okay. I do these videos every once in a while when I feel like I want to talk about something. And yeah, you already saw that Syed was on here from Bangladesh and shit. Internet service is really good on his side, but everybody else who's in this country, for some reason, it don't work. They needed to get a new phone. People need to get a new phone and wake the fuck up. Now let's see what else is there to talk about. Let's talk about what good can Illuminati do the new world order. As I said before in my past videos, is that now everything's redundant. So you got to be redundant. You got to repeat yourself so people can get the message. The new world order may not be a bad thing after all. Please understand why they do such thing. And I don't think it's because of supply and demand either at all. I just think it's the strongest is the fittest. Okay. That's what they thinking. Okay. They like, okay, you weak, you don't want to do something, or you being a parasite, or you actually contributing to society. That makes a sense, right? If you're not contributing to society, you need to be destroyed. If you're not contributing to society, you need to be destroyed. Now I'm gonna say this, and I agree with that type of shit. If you ain't doing shit besides feeding off the system, you don't work, you don't do nothing, you just fucking following and around. We don't need your kind here. We don't need your kind here. Now we got bugs that do things and shit. They're always working and shit. They're always planning things. They're always strategically putting things in place. We got bugs. We got bees that are being attacked by fucking giant wasps that's coming from the giant hornets that's coming from Japan, killing you. They working, they doing something, but they're getting killed off. Now we got to help the bees now. We got to try to exterminate the fucking wasps. What business are you doing in this world? What are you doing? Now, if you're playing video games, you actually are contributing to the world because you're learning a story in the video game. You keep it active and shit. You are basically getting people are donating money to you. You working, okay? I think if as long as there's electronics and shit, and as long as there's oil, and as long as there's gas, everybody should have some fun and have fun up your ass, right? So think about it like that, okay? But if you don't do nothing, I'm talking about you don't even play no games with nobody, you don't communicate with nobody, you're not giving no kind of output or nothing, you need to die. Old or young, it doesn't matter, okay? If you're handicapped, you need to die. You can't do nothing. I'm sorry, I make fun of them. Okay? If I was retarded, I'd kill myself quickly. Because there's no kind of benefit for me here. And that's a terrible thing to live in a life where you're completely blind and you can't do shit in the life, okay? That's fucked up. I would probably kill my goddamn self. And now we got the canary virus. Then we got all these individuals that now want to take care of your health. Fuck you. I've been talking about this shit for years and years and years. I grown up in the times where Jack LaLanne was telling everybody juice, avoid vaccinations, juice. Now you got Dr. Sebi. Okay, then the juice, alkaline. Nobody want to listen, but they'll go to some fucking church named Joe Osteen. They'll go to fucking TB Jakes. They'll go to fucking T. Peter Popoff. They'll go to fucking TB Joshua from another country and shit. Right? Oh my motherfucking goodness. How many people are so fucking parasite? They're parasites in the world. What are you going to do about the parasites, Tessa? The parasites feed off the weak. They don't do nothing in society. So what do you do? That's the reason for the illuminated ones. Now, Hitler tried to do that shit and he failed and shit. And so now they're going to try again. This time they're going to try to use nanotechnologies and shit. You got to go to the bathroom? Tell me. Okay, nanotechnologies. I think they're using nanotechnologies. It's not the canary virus. They're using frequencies and shit and wavelengths and shit that was already discovered many years before. People don't know what's going on. When you see we're living in the matrix, we should already know this shit. We should already know that we live in the motherfucking matrix. Keep women away from your motherfucking electronics. Okay, and I just want to complete this fucking story. Lilith and Adam had an argument sexually. I think Lilith probably had a penis and a motherfucking pussy at the same time, and he didn't want to be fucked up his ass. And Adam said, "What the fuck did you give me? You gave me a hermaphrodite for a wife, my first fucking wife." And then Lilith disappeared when Adam ran off like a little bitch to God and said, "Hey, what did you do? My wife is too dominant for me and shit. You gave her a penis." And there should have been no sexual problems until something must have been a witch. They ain't gonna say it. And she didn't come back. She was transformed. She changed. She called on the secret name of God, went to another dimension in time, and God cursed all her children, at least every 100 children of hers, fucking with abominations and shit. I'm like, why would God do some shit like that? Why can't you just take her out and start the fuck over? I don't understand that, but you think about it. It's just nothing but his story, okay, right? But let's continue on now here. What else is there to talk about? Black seed oil and Morpheus $5. Now, I want people to understand. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to y'all guys about this right here. This last time here, black seed oil. You can add that to your menu list. If you want to protect yourself, you got to be cautious of how to protect yourself. You got to use the sound effects and shit. And I'm going to go down the list of things that y'all should know about. Okay? Lung cell protection. Okay. And I don't really think it's lung cell protection anymore when people just passing out. You should be able to, you could actually feel, you should be able to feel something that's trying to squeeze against your chest. You have enough time to get to the hospital and shit. You got enough time to talk to someone that you're about to pass out. But if you just pass the fuck out, okay, you got enough time to pass the fuck out, okay? But if you just drop dead, okay, no, that's nanotechnology. That's shutting down all your cells and shit. But let's go on with the subject here. Now, black seed oil is something I used to use all the time. It is said to supposed to be a cure all diseases and viruses. Dr. Sebi said there's no such thing as fucking viruses, right? So who knows? Who knows who's telling the motherfucking truth? He said everything is fucking mucus. That's all it is. So let's just take into account that he's telling the truth. He did cure people from the AIDS virus. He did cure people from cancers and shit. So what happened to him? They took him out, okay? Because he was talking too much. And as I said before, the illuminated ones don't want people to come together. And when you got people coming together too much, guess what happens? They take them out because they're too strong. There's only a handful of people who's part of the illuminated ones. Handful of Greek strong motherfuckers who are probably lizard individuals who are shapeshifters. I said this time and time again. The illuminated ones cause problems. They're shapeshifters. They are not of this world. The Native Americans said this time and time again. They are invaders from another world. All right. The Aboriginal people are dark skin color people, brown skin color people, red people, and shit like that. You'll find them everywhere, but you won't find any crackers or Orientals as Aboriginals. Why is that? Why the fuck can I find people who actually are Orientals who are not Orientals whites? Where are the white Orientals? Where are the white Aboriginals? Where are the Caucasian Aboriginals? Where's the Oriental Aboriginals? Where are they at? Because they came from another world. Okay, so let's continue on here. So we won't get off the subject. So let's see. Okay, we talked about black seed oil and COVID-19 herbs, vitamins, and immunity. So let's go down the list of things that y'all should be getting. I know my videos are full of information. It's just I don't do it all the time. It's only when I'm in the mood. Okay, all right. I talk to too many people in my inbox. I got things I got to do. Okay, I'm not trying to make a whole lot of money on these videos. This is just for my health and shit. This is for my therapeutic health. All right, let's continue on here. Lung cell protection, black seed oil. It says it's probably top of the line. It's also spirulina, chlorella, okay, which I got on top of my refrigerator, and we will go down the list here. White horror-bound, basically is a pretty one. That's sound rare to me. I never heard of that shit before, but I got it from off some website, from YouTube somewhere. And that's some video. Sage. Now, everybody should know what sage is. You can burn it and smoke it and shit. It's supposed to destroy the mucus and build up the cells, the lung cells. Okay, sage. Okay, eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is in vapor rub. Okay, like menthol and shit like that. This one is called andrographis. Okay, now I never heard of andrographis. As I said before, these are some foreign ones that I never heard of before. But you can look for them. But I got it on my wall and I stick it on my wall. But I probably would never find it and shit. Now, okay, thyme. Okay, thyme is a fucking season that's in your closet somewhere. Okay, apple juice. Okay, but I do not recommend apple juice because there's so much starch and corn syrup and shit. High fructose corn syrup. You shouldn't use it. Okay, apricots is very good. Okay, garlic, turmeric, cayenne pepper, ginger. You can get ginger snaps, and you'll have all three of those in things combined. Ginger is really good for the lungs. Cayenne pepper is good for the lungs. Garlic is good for the lungs. Turmeric is good for the lungs. Okay, marshmallow. Okay, mallow with an A. Okay. Now, anything that looks like lungs is good for your lungs. Okay. Broccoli, cauliflower. Okay. A tamarind. Okay. TAM as in man. ARIND. These things cleanse your bowels. Whatever's in the gut should be eliminated at once. Take some prune juice. So I'm gonna add in prune juice because I keep telling people if your gut is dirty, you just can forget about it because you got too many fucking bacteriums up in your body somewhere. Okay, and I keep telling people stop eating so much because just because you have an urge to eat, that don't mean you should be eating. All right, that don't mean you should be eating. Okay, if you got peppermint, people should be eating peppermint that has menthol in it. Vapor rub have ethanol in it. Okay, and then we got licorice root. Licorice root, I don't know where to find that shit, but I'm just trying to tell you, go down the list, rewind it if you need to, okay? Licorice root, walnuts, blueberries, pretty much most berries, pomegranate berries, raspberries, strawberries. Okay, oregano herb. Oregano herb. Okay, is good for the lungs as well. These are like priceless. Okay, these are miracle herbs and vitamins and shit. The vitamins are basically this: A, B, B3 specifically, C, D, E, K. Okay, now D3 and K3, I think it's D3 and K2. Okay, K is very important as well. And so you got A, B, C, D, and E, and K. Okay? And then I went to the bottom here. You need magnesium and you need zinc and you need flavorants. Now, flavorants and all these other stuff, all this stuff I'm talking about helps the immune system to build against the bacterium that's in the body, the bad bacteria, okay, the bad germs. This being simple as possible. Going down the list of things, okay. I'm gonna start talking about one thing. I never try to talk about one thing. When people come in here, I usually post their ad, I post their fucking profile, I post their fucking cash app because everybody needs something, okay. Now let's continue on out here. So since I talk about all those things, please understand that you need lots and lots of water, okay? Understand that there's 3 types of water you should be drinking. The one type is distilled water. It's an excellent source of cleaning out the body. It has no minerals in it. It is steam water, okay? And that motherfucker is the most potent of all waters because there's absolutely what? Nothing in it. It cannot cause harm if it has nothing in it, okay? So let's go into the next type of water. Then there's that spring reverse osmosis type water. I don't trust no spring water coming from nowhere. Okay, you can drink spring water, but if it don't say reverse osmosis, like they didn't put no filter in it from the spring water, don't drink it because minerals are not all that necessary to me. Okay? I'm like minerals and motherfucking water. I want purity in my motherfucking water, like distilled water. If you want something in your water, I recommend y'all get the fucking electrolyte water. That shit is kind of expensive. Okay, I'd be going for $4 every month, getting two of those gallons, the 2-gallon jugs of electrolyte water. Electrolyte water is the best of all waters, okay? Because it has electrolytes in it, and it's supposed to stimulate the body because the body is what? Electric. Right, motherfuckers? Okay? All right, okay. Now, okay. And you avoid sugar, starches, breads. Okay, a lot of free radicals are in a lot of foods, you guys. You got to start being conscious of the foods that you eat. You got to be conscious of the food you eat. Please be conscious of the foods that you eat. And this is why most people die, because they don't care about their health. How the hell are you going to survive and live a long life when you don't even care about your goddamn health or like that? You need to come back here and start the fuck over. Because you already know why you motherfucking here in the first place, right? You here in this motherfucking world because it's a prison for the fucking planet, right? All right, so we done with that. Now, the next subject we're going to talk about here is the Monthly's Knowledge 5. I don't know what I want my next Monthly's 5 to be, but I'm talking about it early. I might be doing gaming strictly because I'm tired of talking shit, okay? I have plenty of Monthly's Knowledge 1, 2, and 3, and I'm up to 4 now, but I might not even do Monthly's Knowledge 5 because this might be the end of the world type shit, okay? I don't know. I might be doing video games. I'm tired of talking because people don't want to listen and shit. And then when I look at all my old videos, it always makes sense. Okay, so you know how I am and shit. People are afraid to come on here, or there's some kind of spirit that's blocking them. There's something wrong with their network and shit. And then people want me to join their fucking videos and their radio stations. I can't always join the motherfuckers all the time, you guys, because I don't get no attention. Okay, you just using me as a pawn. So some fucking puppet nigga. Okay, some puppet nigga. I'm not a puppet nigga. But I don't know what I want my Monthly's Knowledge 5 to be, okay? As I said before, I don't know, and I'll probably think about it. Okay. Let me see. What else? So I talked about all those things, okay? I talked about what good can illuminated ones do. Well, basically, you got so many idiots. The Whore of Babylon creates a lot of bastard children, which causes a lot of problems and turmoil. But the problem is with that, my logic is that the more craziness this world has, the better stories are. So I say to the illuminated ones is that why would you want to kill 3, 4, 5 billion people when the stories are beautiful? Okay, a lot of stories I see on TV and stuff like that. I see these fascinating stories. Who do you think they came from? Families who are probably disgruntled or disoriented or broken down or handicapped. Isn't that some crazy shit? So you got to be careful. You're killing off a certain amount of people, and I don't know what their agenda is totally, but you got to have some variety in the spice of life. So it's a good thing that can come from it, and then it's a bad thing. So you're killing out all these individuals who are handicapped, which may have some talents, which may actually create better stories. So we don't know how that's going to work. The earth is not overpopulated. It's only in certain and condensed areas that there's overpopulation, like China. The virus was created because China is overpopulating. They don't know how to clean their air. They got a lot of smog and shit. That's why they probably tried to use it over there to try to kill off their people, because most of them do the same thing over and over again all of the time. But the most beautiful games comes from over there, though. The Japanese make beautiful fucking stories and crazy ass stories, man. And they're not really as religious either. So think about that shit. Okay? They're not as religious as you think they are, especially in Japan, I'm assuming. Okay? But I'm telling you right now, there's good agenda in everything. Anything you can understand in this life, there's always some sort of good purpose to it. So don't never think that, okay, this is completely evil. That's not possible, man. Even chaos have positivity with it. The chaos, we came from fucking chaos. But guess what? We're living because of chaos. And if anybody wishes to disagree with me, fine. Because look at the universe yourself. But you don't know if that's a real universe, because we live in the goddamn matrix, right? So let's continue on out here. What else is there to say? So I talked about women in electronics. I talked about Zoom versus Streamyard, which is not recommended to use Zoom. I talked about laying on the hands, which is laying your hands on yourself rather than other people, because you will lose your energy. I'm telling you now, if you put your hands on the wrong person and they're full of evil and doubt and wickedness, you will feel that fucking shit. You'll be drained, okay? I talked about what positives illuminated ones can do, black seed oil, COVID virus, 19 herbs and shit, medicinals and shit, whatever. Okay, only 10 people was usually invited to my stream unless they got good connections, because I'm using the phone. So maybe that's the reason why the signal is so bad. But I think it's an excuse. Everybody should have a 5G phone so we can burn our brain cells out. I ain't got no time for that bullshit down here. I don't want to hear it. Everybody should be getting a phone before it's too late. You get the stimulus checks, don't waste it. If you get another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Well, peace and love to brothers and sisters. Like now, what's my page? I will post his information there. I'll also post Layers Deep information on there. Anybody needs help, so give some money to fucking Layers Deep so he can get himself a new phone, about 1,300. Okay? But I know people ain't gonna probably give him no money because this shit is going crazy now, right? But there are the rich out there. Remember, the 1% of the wealthy can pay off all of our debts and all of our problems. Let's remember that. Then there's the 5% of the wealthiest. And then there's the 10% of the wealthiest. No people don't understand. This America's worth quadrillions of fucking dollars, but nobody want to talk about how our debt is really like an illusion. That's all an illusion to me, okay? So unless you have to believe in greed, okay? Because you know the motherfuckers making $38 fucking million every fucking hour. We don't need to hear that type of shit. They've been doing that shit for years, you guys. I get that shit from detectives and agencies telling me how much money they making with this frauding people and fucking what do you call it, spiking the prices and shit because they being greedy. Okay? They know what they're doing. Do you really think there's no 1% of the population in the world that can pay off all debts and all world hunger? Sure, there is individuals like that. Y'all gotta be careful now. Peace and love to brothers and sisters of Light No Multiple Page. And peace and love to brothers and sisters of Light No Multiple Page. And y'all have a nice fucking day. I love you. I love you all, but I hate to many of you. What else is there to say, guys? I feel good today. I didn't go to a chance to go outside. It was a cloudy day today. And y'all be safe out there. Wear your mask. Okay? When I say wear your mask, wear two things. You can actually make your own goddamn mask. Get a scarf and put something on top of the scarf. Wet it down with some alcohol. Okay? You know, please understand. I'm not your average man. I'm not your beat up man. And that's all I'm going to say today. You know how to donate to me in my cause? And all of the people that I know. I love you all, but hate the minute. I love animals more than human beings, but I don't fuck the animals. Peace.